The French Bulldog is one of the most popular dog breeds in the United States. If you're thinking about owning a French Bulldog, you might want to know what makes this breed so popular. Frenchie, weighing up to 25 pounds and standing approximately 12 inches tall. Over the last 5 years, this breed has gone from almost unknown to many to arguably the first choice for families when looking for a new dog. So today, I will show you the 10 things you should need to know before owning a French Bulldog. Number 10. French Bulldogs are not cheap. Due to the popularity of these dogs, one might believe that they are an affordable purchase. But to most people, a Frenchie puppy is more of an investment than a purchase. A French Bulldog cannot be for everyone, particularly because of their cost. Some people have paid over $10,000 for their Frenchie. The average cost of a French Bulldog, if bought via the American Kennel Club, is between $2,870 and $4,650, depending on what the history of the dog is and the quality of the breeder. So, think before owning a Frenchie, if you can afford them. Number 9. They should be good with your kids. There are some breeds that just aren't a great dog for those with children. Breeds like Chihuahua are not good with kids. French Bulldogs are a particularly good-natured breed when it comes to children. This is why the Frenchie has become so popular with families in the last few years. These are very loving dogs and also playful, so they constantly require attention. And some people simply do not have time to give a dog the attention they need. But if your kid is playful and stays in love with him, Frenchie will always be grateful for that. Number 8. They do not require a lot of exercise. Another reason why they're so popular is that unlike most other breeds, they don't require much exercise. Some people prefer a dog that they do not have to exercise. And if this is the case for you, the French Bulldog may be a good choice. This makes it a great dog for those who live in an apartment or are physically unable to get out that much. A good exercise for a French Bulldog is a walk around the block once or twice a day. If the weather is too hot or too cold, however, it's best to skip the walk for the day, as these dogs are very sensitive to cold and hot weather. Number 7. They love to play. French Bulldogs are often described as chilled out, but they love to play. The French Bulldog loves to play and spend time with you. Their whole life revolves around you remembering, and if you're up for playing, they will be too. These dogs do not do well when left alone, and they often require the companionship of their family to be happy. Remember, these dogs are the happiest when they have affection from their owners, and they are true lapdogs that are not often fond of being alone. They do well with companion pets, so long as they have been socialized properly. Training comes easy to this breed when there's food involved. Number 6. French Bulldog can have health problems. Frenchies are prone to brachycephalic airway syndrome. They are also known to have a multitude of other health problems. These issues are mostly non-life-threatening, but they can be quite expensive when vet bills come pouring in. Also, they can be affected by an eye disease affecting the retina called retinal dysplasia and atopic dermatitis, a condition that can make your skin really itchy and red. All dogs have their own problems. The first way to keep your Frenchie as healthy as possible is to make sure that you're buying the dog from a reputable breeder. Always ask about the pedigree of the parents, as well as any health problems that these dogs have. Number 5. They are unable to regulate its temperature. Due to the short nose this breed has, they can have trouble with their breathing and are unable to regulate their temperature. Be careful if you take a walk with him in the daytime. This can cause them some very serious problems in hot weather. Many airlines have banned French Bulldogs from flight, as unfortunately there have been fatalities caused by high temperatures within the plane hold prior to takeoff. They can play anytime outside. During this time, their temperature will increase and, unlike other dogs, they're unable to reduce this. Eventually, this can become very dangerous. Ensuring it doesn't get too hot indoors is to provide a cool zone. Number 4. They should be trained. Though Frenchies are small, when compared to many other breeds, they have a big, stubborn streak, and this makes them a bit more difficult to train than other dogs. Don't think of this as a form of punishment for your dog, though. The French Bulldog will get as much out of it as you will. Here are 2 main types of training that you will have to do with your French Bulldog: socialization training and potty training. But socialization training is more difficult in most cases. However, it will enable you to issue commands and have more control over any disruptive behavior you come across. Number 3. French Bulldogs can and do shed. If this is the case for you, a French Bulldog is not a good choice. The coat of a French Bulldog is smooth, short, and fine, which makes it easy to care for with a soft, simple brush or a rubber brushing glove. These dogs are moderate shedders and tend to shed heavily 2 times a year in the fall and spring when they lose their undercoat. During this time, you will have to use a special stripping comb to remove the extra hair. Number 2. They can't swim. This is an important point. The French Bulldog cannot swim. The French Bulldog should be considered the same as a baby when related to water. You wouldn't leave a baby close to any body of water, and nor should you this breed. The core reason why Bulldogs and similar breeds can't swim is actually because of their brachiocephaly. Also, with their short legs and chubby body, it makes it tough for them to swim. You can use a doggy life jacket as a help to play with him in the pool. But even when they're wearing this, you shouldn't 100% trust it and leave them unsupervised. So, take care of Frenchie very well if you go swim with him. Number 1, they hate to be alone. There are some dogs that don't mind being left alone as much as others. The French Bulldog is not one of those dogs and should not be left alone for anything more than a few minutes. French Bulldogs do not do well when they're home alone for extended periods. They love their owners more than anything else. It's all it needs and all it wants. Frenchies might need more attention if you spend hours away from home. This can lead to health problems and destructive behavior, so you may get back home to find your sofa, socks, and remote control all chewed to bits. So make sure she has company at all times. These are the 10 things you should need to know before owning a French Bulldog. Hope you got some value, and if so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos like this. Also, tap the notifications bell so you don't miss any new uploads from us. While you're here, click one of the videos and we'll see you there.